All right, good morning. We are going to talk about holiday peace today. This is a limited time oil that you can only get in November and December, and it's been available the last several years, but it's only, available until supplies sell out. And I even put on my holiday necklace for you and some of my holiday earrings. So I'm all dressed up Christmas to go with the holiday peace. And I know you're just impressed that I did that. But anyway, so this. I love holiday peace. To me, holiday peace kind of smells like Christmas trees, and it smells like we're in the forest. And so I really enjoy that. So discover your grounding foundation in the delicate tones of holiday peace with the calming aromas of 3 firs, Siberian, Douglas, and Himalayan, complemented by grapefruit, frankincense, and vetiver. One of the things that amazes me about the oils is I never in a million years would have thought of putting the firs I would think about, but putting grapefruit with fir trees, I don't think that would have occurred to me, but I love this combination. So it gives you, helps you remember wintertime traditions. It will help you find calm during your busy holiday season. The harmonious blend of holiday peace will help bring a tranquil and serene feeling to your home during the holidays. So emotionally, it is the oil of contemplation. And this is pretty powerful. I was a little bit surprised when I was reading about this last night and rereading about it. Holiday peace is an incredible partner in contemplation. It captures the natural wintertime state of dormancy, which allows vital time for energy conservation and introspection. It reminds that there are seasons and cycles for all living things. The peaceful aroma of this blend invites individuals to surrender to the stillness of the season and allows time to search out the deeper meaning behind their experiences. In the summer and a lot of times of the year, then we're just so busy going, that we don't take time to stop and ponder or stop and enjoy the stillness. I've talked about angel fire. That's one of the things I love about angel fire is that it just is an atmosphere that I can sit and be peaceful. Holiday peace is also an excellent companion on the journey of generational healing. With its combination of fir oils, holiday peace acts as a powerful facilitator for helping individuals connect to their ancestral story. We've talked a little bit about it on other times where we're raised by our parents or grandparents or whoever raised us, and they do the very best that they can, but things that fit in their life, they either consciously taught us that this is the way it is, or it was unconsciously just in their actions and stuff. And we just take that on. And lots of times it's subconsciously. And we don't stop and think and realize, okay, this is where the way my parents looked at things. This is where my grandparents looked at things. But is that really serving me? Is that really what I want to do? And we get a lot of attitudes from our ancestors, and it can be, it can really be from great grandparents, because they pass that down through, and these ideas and feelings and ways of acting and everything just get passed from generation to generation. But we can change that. We can choose what we want to believe. We can choose how we want to behave. They've done lots of scientific studies that abused children quite often turn into abusers. I had a really good friend when we lived back in Phoenix who came from a family that had generations of the parents physically and emotionally abusing their children. And she and her husband just made the conscientious, hard decision. The decision wasn't hard, but actually doing it, overcoming the programming that they had, that it stopped, but they were not going to continue that pattern. And even though her siblings still turned into abusive people, she and her husband, she was one of the kindest people that I've ever met. And it was a conscious decision that she made to change what had been kind of passed down to her. So holiday peace, what I found so interesting is this is an oil that can help us with that. There are several oils that will help with that, but holiday peace is one of them. And when we have these emotional things that are passed down, then they're manifested in our bodies, sometimes with illnesses, sometimes with the aches and pains that we have, you know, in lots of different ways. So this blend invites a gentle examination of what the body is manifesting and encourages compassionate listening to the body's messages. It assists the work of restoration, restitution, and releasing. Although its powerful energy brings buried truth to the surface, holiday peace also provides the gentle steadiness and quiet strength of a peacemaker. It encourages individuals to make peace within and without. Isn't that just a beautiful thought? So the negative emotions are feeling busy, that we don't want to feel these negative emotions. Busy, scattered energy, depleted energy, unresolved generational issues, and ignoring what the body is trying to tell us. But the positive properties that we want more of is to be able to be contemplative, to be peaceful, to be able to feel that, to be meditative, calm, still, to have generational healing, and to feel restored. So all of these, this one is kind of emotionally is a pretty deep oil. It's not as easy to understand on the surface as easily as some of the others. Wild orange helps you feel happy and helps you feel abundance and see abundance. That's pretty easy to comprehend. Healing generational issues is a deeper thing to comprehend, but it's worth it. And if anybody wants to have more conversations about that, then I'd be happy to. So the ingredients, we've got Siberian fir, Douglas fir, and Himalayan fir. And all three furs bring balance and refreshment to this blend. Clean, woody, and fresh, they all help promote feelings of easy breathing while also providing a grounding effect. The grapefruit peel is sweet, subtle, and light. It adds a hint of citrus to the aroma. Grapefruit is cleansing and helps freshen the air. Frankincense has been prized for centuries as one of the most precious and powerful essential oils. Its rich scent invites peace and relaxation. Vetiver root has a calming aroma and is particularly suited for soothing massage. So you can use this as a massage oil. It is not for internal use, but it can be used aromatically and topically. And but it is recommended that you dilute if you're going to use it topically. So the primary benefits of holiday peace is it calms and soothes your mood, cleanses and freshens the air, adds a peaceful holiday aroma to any room or environment. Some of the uses that we're going to talk about, there's some really interesting uses. Some of them are pretty obvious, but there's some really interesting ones too. Diffuse to uplift your mood and create a serene atmosphere during the busy holiday season. Apply 1 to 2 drops to a dolomite or clay ornament to add a touch of festive spirit to the home. You can also, one year I did it and it was really fun, you can make cinnamon ornaments that they're essentially dried cinnamon. You make the dough, roll them out, cut them out in whatever shape you want, and then let them air dry. And you can add the holiday peace. It's just like a clay or dolomite. It'll absorb it. And so you can have that with the cinnamon. Or I've actually got some cinnamon ornaments that I made. I've got some that I think I made 10 years ago, maybe longer. And those probably need a refresh. The cinnamon probably isn't too strong anymore. So you can add holiday peace or holiday joy, whatever you want on that. Create a spritzer with a few drops of holiday peace and mist your holiday decor for a groundsy, woodsy scent. Apply to pulse points during family gatherings and holiday prep to keep the atmosphere peaceful and merry. You can become your own human diffuser. Add several drops to a spray bottle with water to create a refreshing room spray. That's kind of a variation on something we already talked about. Add a few drops to a warm Epsom salt bath. Add the drops to the Epsom salts and then put it in your bath water so it'll disperse more evenly. Diffuse and inhale from cupped hands to support congested airways and respiratory issues. Apply to the bridge of the nose, the forehead, and your chest to help with those. As an air freshener and deodorizer, you can diffuse it. You can drop it on laundry balls. You can add 10 to 20 drops with vinegar to a glass spray bottle filled with water and apply to freshen linens or your carpet. So those are some different ways to use it. I hadn't thought of some of those. I use it on my diffuser jewelry, and I have done it and used it on to scent pine cones. But mostly I diffuse it, but there are other ways. So in the handout that I'm going to send you, there is a couple of YouTube videos. One is about how to make scented greeting cards. There is a link about making aromatherapy salt dough ornaments, a link about making scented holiday pine cones and cards, a car oil diffuser, DIY bath bombs, and I'm also sending you a link that is an Empowered Life series of holiday hacks. And the Empowered Life series, it's been a couple of years since they did it, but they did it for, I think, 2 years. But every month they would do a series of videos that help us be empowered to use our oils. And it's 3 different videos. The videos are usually 10 to 15 minutes. They're great. You can watch them and listen to them while you're cleaning up the kitchen or fixing dinner. You can listen to them all at once. You can listen to them at different times. But this is a really fun one to listen to. I'm also going to send you my color printer guide so you get to see the black and white version. I'm going to send you the handout, and this actually has holiday joy and holiday peace on it with some uses, some different recipes of way to use it. Holiday joy, they did reformulate, and it's a little bit different combination of oils that you can use, but it's still really delightful. And both the holiday joy and the holiday peace are still